Hi guys, welcome to ZJ-BOOKIT-AND-READ. So today I am going to be reviewing two books, so they're by the same author, so it'll be a combo today. We like moderate spoilers, but nothing kind of like I'm not going to be revealing like all the everything's happening because they're quite short books. Okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing L.P. Lovell. So her book, this book is part of like a series. This first book is part of like a series of books. So you'll find other authors have done it. It's from the Cards of Love series. This one is called The Pope. Okay, so this one I'm gonna read a little bit of the synopsis for you, so you can kind of gather around what's going on. So I'm a priest, a messenger of God, a good man. At least that's what I would have them all believe. She's a lost lamb, cast adrift from her flock, seeking shelter from the wolves snapping at her heels. She's looking for salvation, protection, and forgiveness for her sins, but I'm not the man to give it to her. But for the first time in my life, I want to be. Little does she know, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. So, I enjoyed this book. I was a bit dubious, to be honest, because of the synopsis. So, because I'm not one that reads books with any major religious content or any obvious religious content. Well, apart from the Good Omens, but that's hilarious. So anyway, back to the book. So I was pleasantly surprised. This isn't like she changes him and he becomes good. No. He changes her and makes her a little bit bad. So I like that. I like the fact that it is different, and I like the fact that it isn't all happy lovey-dovey. It is pretty much brutal and torturous, which is brilliant. I actually really enjoy that. And so there is a bit of murder and a bit of mayhem and everything like that going on, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I felt like it appealed to the darker side of me. As probably for some of you, if you've watched it, we wish, read it, then you probably would get that as well, just appealing to the darker side of you. So and I enjoy that, and I find that really good. It is a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. Okay, definitely worth a good read. I did enjoy it, obviously enough for me to have it on my Kindle and to have it in paperback. So I thoroughly enjoy it. I thought the cover was really nice and really well done. Sorry if the light is kind of flashing in a bit. I had to close the curtain because it was really, really bright. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think that you should give it a read once. There is no reverse harm or anything, so it is pretty much like a modern story. And I found that I did really, really like it. There is a character featured in this called Saint, which is in the next book, which I will review in a moment. So I'm going to give this a ZJ-BOOKIT-AND-READ scoring of a 4.5 out of 5. Because I really, really enjoy it. I did. And I just found it really, really appealed to the dark side. So next we're going to have The Saint, also by L.P. Lovell. So I think, okay, it's all in red there, so you can't probably see it. There you go. So this one features this guy, who's the main antagonist from this one. This is his brother. There is a spoiler. And it's basically, he's the definition of a psychopath. Like, he doesn't really feel anything. He's pretty much like the only way his mother could think of controlling him was to pretty much just say you get punished by God and stuff like that. So that was the best way to basically stop him from becoming a serial killer, which, and so he doesn't do the killing itself, he gets others to do it. So it's like a different way of, letting it out. But basically, I'll read a little bit of the synopsis. This one is really small. So this one is, my life was simple: God, business, and myself, in that order. Then I met an angel, and everything changed. Only an angel can save the damned. So basically, like the first one, he meets a girl, and he basically, over the course of the book, it's quite a small book. So compared to that one, which is also a small book, but this one's a little bit smaller. And basically, he ends up considering her a sign from God. and basically does everything he can to keep her. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a big spoiler at the end, which he does, which is the final push for her to fully go to him, sort of thing. And it kind of ends like that, and it's like, oh my god, what? Okay, sorry if some of you think I'm being blasphemous, so I will go back and say, oh my goodness, what? So that is how much it was just like, wow. So I really enjoy it. So this isn't for people that are probably deeply religious, so I'm gonna say, like, don't read it if you are, but if you are quite open when it comes to books and stuff, then please do give this a read. I would definitely recommend it. The Saint is a 3.6 out of 5, so it is a little bit lower than the Pope. Okay. I think because this one has more detail and more substance to the storyline, where this one it has substance, don't get me wrong, but it's probably not as much as this one, sort of thing. So, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I give The Saint a 4 out of 5. So I give it a ZJ Bookit-and-READ 4 out of 5. And I would definitely recommend to give these books just to read just once, okay? And you won't regret it. I definitely think that you will take something away from reading these books, okay? So I thoroughly hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to our next review. So peace out.